This video shows how easy it is to load a proprietary file format in DIAdem. In the case in hand, we have weather data that was saved as text files. In DIAdem, we start with the Navigator panel to load our data. If we open the first file in Notepad, we can see that the data was written row-wise to 4 columns. In the first column, we have date values, the second column contains the maximum, and the third column the minimum temperature values. The fourth column holds the precipitation values. The other weather files have the same structure. DIAdem organizes the internal files in the data portal hierarchically, in 3 levels. The top level is the file level. Below you have the channel groups, and in the channel groups, you have the channels. For each level, DIAdem provides properties that describe and label the data. This structure is called the TDM data model. We delete the internal data in the data portal. Before importing the weather data, we must describe the data structure, and how this structure can be transferred to the TDM data model. We will use the data plugin wizard in the context menu to import the txt file weather1. In the first step, we specify the file structure. In the file preview, you can find the channel names in the first row, and the units in the second. In the left column, called type, we specify whether we are looking at properties or at data. The remaining rows contain the data. In the second step, we specify the group properties. The weather file has no group properties, so we can continue to the next step. In the third step, we specify the format and the channel properties. The data is separated with tabs. In the left column, we select the name of the channel properties. The channel name has already been recognized. Below the channel names are the channel units. We can enter a name for a property or select an identifier from a list. Continue. In the fourth step, we specify the channel data. Once more, we adapt the format specifications and select the tab as the separator. The preview shows the 4 channels which we had previously seen in Notepad. In the fifth step, we enter a name, under which we save the reading directive, which we call data plugin. We can now use this data plugin to load all files with this format. Before loading the other weather data files, we should add this folder to the DIAdem search area. That is like creating favorites in Explorer. To do so, we open the context menu and click Add Search Area. If we now click the weather files in the search areas, we can, even before the files have been loaded, view information and curve shapes in the channel preview below the file browser. Now, we load the 3 remaining weather data files into the data portal. For many standard data formats, you can find a selection of data plugins on the NI website, for free download. Please also have a look at the other videos on topics related to DIAdem and DataFinder. And Carpe DIAdem.